Hello, my name is Jessie Bakitunda. I'm from Kampala, Uganda. I'm currently a second year in the Master of International and Regional Studies, where I'm researching Baganda elites in the colonial era. I'm particularly interested in the politics behind their writings, using the cases of Sir Apollo Kaggwa, Reverend Batulumayo Musoke, and Omutaka Jemusi Kibuuka Miti. I chose to study at the University of Michigan because I was influenced and impressed by the research skills of one of the former alumni UMAP scholars, Eve Navolia, who I admired. I thought she had impressive research skills, critical thinking. She taught in a different way that empowered us as students. Later, when I had to make a choice between two universities, of which one was in Europe, I had to choose Michigan because of its high ranking in the world rankings of universities. The advantages of being an international student at the University of Michigan, especially an African international student, is that you get to experience the hospitality of the International Center, and not just the International Center, but the African Studies Center. The African Studies Center and its staff, it's like you get up, you have parents away from home. They're very helpful. They help us in navigating the systems around the university, the new culture. So they, in other words, they induct us into the system of the American system. Another advantage is you get to have your voice heard in a community where a lot of people don't know about Africa, but your voice is really important. That when you come from the continent, you are going to contribute to the global intelligence of the world. But like any other community, there are challenges, especially when you're coming and you're trying to fit in. You might actually experience culture shock. I did experience that, for instance, when we had presentations, and I thought that, oh, when you come to present, you're supposed to use we, and I found that most students were saying I did this, and they said it's one way of elevating yourself as an academic, and that's another thing I had to learn from the community. But again, another challenge was settling into the new academic way of writing using American English. That was hard for me at first, but with the facilities at the university, with the help of LI and the writing center, you are helped, as well as the professors. You are nurtured into a system of writing that's acceptable in the American way of writing. Another challenge has been mainly COVID, where I felt that I was restricted in terms of my social interaction with others. I felt like I was cheated into having a full experience at Michigan because I couldn't interact with fellow students anymore. And of course, like everyone, I've had the Zoom fatigue, which has been which every student has actually had, and it's been a little hard for us. But again, with persistence and hard work, you can make it through the system. I have learned a lot. I've learned new writing skills. I've learned how to navigate different cultural politics. Where I come from, we are mostly black and never think about the ideas of race, but I was really impressed that I could learn something from the realities of the world, the race conversation, and the diversity, equality, and inclusion topics.